I've found me somewheres to do an afternoon hunt. It's been a little. Well, it's been a little while since I've been down in here, so we're just gonna ease along down through here and see if we can find something to set up on for the. And I don't want to do too much walking this afternoon. I want to find me a good spot to set up and sit. This little slough right here's got a lot of tracks crossing it. Dang, I'm literally right here at the daggone boat. But anyhow, let me get quiet and I'm gonna slip in here and see if we can't find something to sit on. There was a bunch of hogs in that little creek right there. I can still hear them moving up here. I'm gonna try to sneak up here and see if I can find them again. This is a beautiful, beautiful spot. Not seeing a whole lot of sun. I'm seeing some old stuff. I ain't seen nothing real fresh. I'm trying to keep an eye on the time. I got about 45 more minutes. And if I'm still walking the way I'm walking, I need to turn around and start easing back. I just heard some hogs squealing up here in front of me. I'm gonna try to sneak on up here. This part that I'm in right here is extremely loud, so I don't know how well I'm gonna sneak up here. And I don't know where these hogs are moving. Cause this little slough right here in front of me. I'm 100% sure they were right in this area somewhere. I see them. They on the other side. Looks like they fixing to come across that swamp. They just come out of that thicket. It's gonna be hard to get any closer to them. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. It's too thick to try to shoot them from here. Hopefully I got all that on camera. They kept moving around so much I was having a hard time keeping them in the frame. Like I said, the way I was sneaking up here, I heard them fighting and squealing, and I knew it sounded like it was coming from this area. When I got here, I was puzzled. But that's why I just sat there. I was going to give it a few minutes before I tried to walk across this swamp. I'm glad I did, because they come back out afterwards. Boy, I tell you what. It's another daggone boar hog. I just can't seem to pick out the right one. This is a young one here, though, so he may not stink at all. I have to keep him separate from the other ones. But this area right here is just slam full of daggum boar hogs. Let me see, I got my packing on. Get some pictures of him and get him cut up and put in the bag. I finally made it back up to the boat. Just want to explain a little bit about why I will take the chances at pulling a boar hog out, throwing him in the cooler, letting him sit on ice for a little while. The problem is them boar hogs, like 2 of the 3 that I've got this weekend, smelled. There's been a few times where I've been able to, and the smell dissipated, but it's just this foul boar taint's what I call it. I don't know what it is. Some foul stuff, and if you cook it, it makes it even worse. I don't mind pulling them out, still bringing them and trying it. I always let them sit on ice for a few days, but when I go to actually butcher it up and bag it and put it in the freezer, I always take a piece, throw it on the griddle or something like that, and see how it smells. If it's bad, and I take the whole lot of it. And I got a neighbor down the road that don't mind. He don't smell it. It don't bother him. So I don't mind dragging one out, and if it ends up being bad, I'll give it to him. One of the main reasons why I have to be careful at my house with it is I have a 6-year-old daughter that will, if she tries it and I don't keep it from her, I won't ever get her to eat wild pig again. She's one of those picky eaters, and so I have to be careful with what I do with her, because I don't want to mess up anything. She eats deer meat. She eats all the hog meat, but there's been times where I've cooked some and it just had an off flavor to it, or and you could just tell it wasn't as good as normal, and it took me a while to get her to eat hog again. I kept having to trick her saying it was deer or something like that to get her to eat it. But and that's one of the main reasons why, like when I seen all 3 of them that were boar hogs, and it's like, dang, I'm packing it out to go give to my neighbor pretty much. But anyhow, I said I just got in the boat. I got these hogs in the cooler right here. I'm fixing to head back to camp. Alright folks, you can see Screen's all blurry. I just got camp packed up. I'm headed back to the boat ramp. We had a rainstorm come in and I got everything I need not to get wet, got wet. So I'm gonna head back to the boat ramp and get back towards the house. Alright, until we get back out here on the river or back in the woods, we'll catch you on the next video.